Welcome to another session of Learning with ISRAR at ISRAR'S channel. Today our topic is economic order quantity. So now let's discuss it. In inventory management, inventory replenishment is very important to avoid overstocks or stockouts. So for inventory optimization, there are two very important questions. So when to order and how much to order. So timing and quantities are the points which we need to know. So for when to order is called reordering point or level, and for quantity we have to calculate economic order quantity EOQ, which we are going to discuss today. So what is EOQ? EOQ stands for economic order quantity, which is a mathematical formula that helps businesses determine the optimal amount of inventory to order and hold. The goal of EOQ is to minimize the total cost of ordering and holding cost of inventory while also meeting customers' demand. This is a fundamental concept in inventory management and supply chain logistics. EOQ helps businesses to determine the most cost-effective quantity they have to order, which balances the cost associated with the order placing and holding the inventory. Now let's discuss the importance of EOQ. So the first one, it reduces the inventory costs. EOQ helps companies find the right balance between ordering and holding cost. Ordering more can reduce cost due to economies of scale, but holding more inventory increases the cost. Number two is improves inventory management. So EOQ helps companies avoid holding too much inventory during low demand and too little during the high demand. So it basically try to optimize the inventory. Frees up working capital. Holding too much inventory ties up working capital, which could be used for other activities like marketing or product development. And because if we have exact or optimized inventory in our stocks, so we don't have too much money tidying up with this inventory, so we can use the same money for other purposes, plus return on investment might increase. Then reducing obsolescence costs. EOQ helps companies hold inventory that is closely matched to the demand and don't incur cost when consumer tastes change. EOQ is most important for companies that are involved in manufacturing or consumers sale. Now we will see how to calculate economic order quantity by using the formula. The economic order quantity EOQ formula is EOQ is equal to square root of 2ds over h, where D is the annual demand for that particular product we are calculating in units. Then S is the cost of placing an order and also known as the setup cost or fixed cost per order. Then H is the annual holding cost per unit, also known as the carrying cost. Now let's explain these components of EOQ in detail. So number one was the ordering cost, which is S. This is the cost incurred every time an order is placed. It may include administrative expenses, shipping and receiving cost, or other costs related to processing the orders. The second one is the holding cost, which is H. This refers to the cost of holding inventory, which may include storage cost, insurance, depreciation, and the opportunity cost of the capital invested in the inventory. And the third one is the demand, which is D. This is the total amount of inventory that is needed over a specific period of time, usually a year. Okay, now let's explain this formula by giving an example. For example, a shop sells 1000 shirts each year, it costs the company about $5 per year to hold a single shirt in their inventory, and the fixed cost to place an order is like $2. So the EOQ formula is the square root of 2 multiplied by 1000 shirts multiplied by 2 order per cost per order, so divided by $5, which is the holding cost of the per shirt. So it become like a square root of 2000 multiplied by 2 divided by 5. So that square root of 5000 divided by 5 is becoming square root of 800, so which is 28. That is we have to place order for 28 to 30 orders, 30 shirts per order. Key insights are the basic learning from this formula is that when the order is in larger quantity, the ordering cost decreases because you are placing fewer orders or the cost is fixed. However, holding cost increases as there is more inventory in the stock. So EOQ helps to find the balance between the two costs, ensuring that total inventory costs are minimized. While using this formula to find out the most economic order quantity, following are the assumptions we should have. So the first one is demand is constant and known. So we should know that what is demand, and plus it should be stay constant. Number two is ordering and holding cost is also constant. So when we place the order and I'll keep the inventory, that cost is also stay the same for whole year. Orders are received in full and intentionally no lead time. So there is no lead time in that, and we will using that instantly. So next one is no stock out or back order occurs. So these are the conditions there should be there to meet this to calculate the most economic order quantity. For this reason, this formula in my opinion is not very valid, but it is still traditional, showing you a basic quantity. Then you can adjust according to these assumptions. So EOQ is widely used in retail, manufacturing and other industry to optimize inventory levels, reduce waste and improve operational efficiency.